We're in Killeen, Texas at the Z Modular plant, and as you can see behind me there are boxes that are mods, and they are produced in the factory right over our shoulder, and what they do is make up apartment buildings and condominiums and hotels and things like that. So what we're doing here is moving them, transporting them to the site.
This is called a combi lift, the yellow crane there, and they use that to move or lift from the factory to a storage yard where we're at now. And at this yard here is where we load the trucks and prepare them for transportation to Midland, Texas. Before we came to Z-Mod, they did all crane on, crane off of extendable RGNs or extendable flat decks. What we provided for them is our suspension modified, that if the cranes are built at a certain height, we can back under with all of our air exhausted on our ride and can under and we overinflate or raise the deck of the trailer to pick them off the crib. The cribs are removed. When we get to site, it's a reverse process. We'll back into the slot they want it to go. We'll raise our deck, we'll put the cribs under, and then we'll lower our deck. Before we came to Z-Mod, it was all just-in-time delivery. Everything had to happen, or they had to have two cranes, one at delivery site, one at the pickup site.
Tez is the logistics coordinator here on site, and so she's the one interacting with the drivers every day, putting their paperwork together. I'm probably not doing it enough justice because there's a lot of work involved in it, but she is one of our superstars.
We actually got to meet Tez in January of 2020 before COVID, right? Because we walked the plant with you. So we started planning the project and working with her then, and it's been a pleasure to work with her because she's great.
Tell me about your experience with the team at RoadMasters.
I have nothing but great things to say about your team at RoadMasters. Like, these guys, like, they come in, they want to get, and I'm all about getting it out. Let's get it out. And they're like, we need to get it out. And I have no complaints at all. The drivers, they're awesome. They know what they're doing now for sure, because we've been on this project since September. So it's like walk in the park for them, actually. So yeah, I have nothing but great things to say.
I'm Melissa Klomstra, and I'm the Director of Logistics for Z Modular. So I manage all of the outbound freight for Z Modular and have a team of people working for me, and then I'm also dabbling in the scheduling side of the business as well. So making sure our production meets our set and ensuring that our modules get to site on time. My experience with RoadMasters has been amazing so far. Jeff and Bert are great to work with. We have no issues with the drivers. Everyone is coming in on time, they're pleasant to work with, and we're exceeding our expectations.
Hey, so we just arrived in Midland at Z Modular's apartment complex project site. And so right now we're standing in the storage yard. So they're staging the modules here. There's going to be about 600 mods that are parked here by the time we finish the project. And just over Jeff's right shoulder here is the site of where the construction will take place.
They originally set this yard up so they could pull whatever building they wanted and set it in whatever order. They've run out of room at the factory, and so there was a delay in the concrete pour this year because of weather. And now we're blocking some, but this building will be the first building set, the building we're delivering today.
Well, we ran into some severe thunderstorms in Brownwood and took some of the tape off. We had to stop and wait for the lightning to clear and retape the buildings. And after that, we got on the road, and smooth trip outside of that, uneventful. So, good run. What's your next steps today? Well, to turn around and head back to Killeen as far as we can make it for the day and do it all over again tomorrow.